So I came across this video and I thought her perspective was pretty interesting on figuring out what content is resonating with people. And it's a different way I've never thought of before. And I'd like to hear your take on it. So
Okay. All
let's
right,
watch it.
Let's hear it.
Gary Vee and Hormozy will talk about split testing by just throwing every video up there and then deleting the ones that are underperforming. We've never done that. We run Facebook dark posts, $5 on each version of our video. And so we would test different edits, most importantly, different hooks to see, man, was that first 5 seconds stronger or was this first 5 seconds? I don't know the best way to start this video. Cool. You don't have to. Shoot both. Throw $5 on Facebook ads as a dark post, meaning it's not going to show up on your page on Facebook. It'll cost you about $5 to $7. After 1,000 views, you're going to get a retention line. And you're going to be able to see where you lost people in the first minute of that video and then go back and edit accordingly. When I say that has made us millions of dollars just by testing our videos before we put them out, I mean it.
Interesting.
That is interesting, right?
So it reminds me, we've talked about Dan Martell in the past.
Yeah.
He does something similar on TikTok.
Yeah.
To where he'll post several different he'll use it to test thumbnails.
Yeah, right.
And he'll say he'll post the same video content but with different thumbnails to see which one has higher engagements.
Yeah.
Because he mentions that TikTok won't penalize you for doing that.
For
right
doing
now,
the same
least.
content over and over.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this one's interesting because they're trying to figure out, like, I kind of view it as a video that they're going to really push in the ad side of things. And what they want to do is figure out, like, curate the entire ad to make sure the retention is as long as possible so you convert people. And so instead of like just putting it out there, putting hundreds of dollars behind it, thousands of dollars behind it, and then being like, okay, that one didn't work as good, let's do something else. Or like, let's tweak it. It's like you could just do $5 at a time and look at the analytics and adjust.
Right.
And she compared it to like Hormozy and Gary Vee, where they just say, just start throwing stuff out and you'll see what sticks. Well, I think as a new business owner or a small business owner, that's probably the better move because most people don't have $5 a day on multiple different things. So you're spending like $15 a day on like just to see on a video, just to see where you're losing people. It feels like for a small business, like that's a lot. It's kind of a lot of investment into a one video that like I hope pops off. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And so the better of the two, if you're a small business, makes sense to just, okay, I'm going to put a bunch of videos out and start seeing where people connect. And then from there, I can kind of just choose the one that's really popping off to kind of push for an ad or like change my style. So most of my videos are like that. But I do like the idea of that. Like, I like the idea if you have the money to, okay, let's put a little bit of money behind it, $5, $15, see what's working. Okay. Be like, oh, this one really was good at the beginning, but fell off. It's like these one were terrible at the beginning. Okay, now let's take that beginning and now do 3 other kind of middle areas and change the copy or the hooks or whatever and see how long we can keep people before it just drops.
Yeah. And so we're talking about cost-effective ways to do this. And so if we wanted to add on to that, try to test it out on TikTok, post a couple different ones that are testing different hooks, and then take the one that's the most popular and then try it and test that out.
Then test that on Facebook and see. Yeah, I think it's an interesting way to do it. You just have to have the capital to do it,
right? And
you have to have the patience to do it because
Yeah, and keep it in mind, there's going to be different audiences on different platforms too. So what might work well on one may not work the best on the other.
Right.
So kind of keep that in mind as you're testing. But yeah, if you do have the capital to be able to test it out via ads, like by all means, test away and then post organically, whichever one performs better.
And not just the hook. Like she mentions the hook mostly, which I think is probably the most important because you're trying to keep people in and watching. But like you said, thumbnails, hooks, the copy on the actual text, if it's Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I think the video is more important on the Instagram side of things than it is for Facebook because Facebook, if you're doing an ad on Facebook, you have a lot more like real estate to put copy on because they show more versus Instagram shows a lot less in your caption. So it just depends on who you're trying to reach. Like we said, demographic wise, Facebook's going to be an older demographic typically. There's still a lot of people on Facebook. Like I'm on Facebook, but I almost exclusively use it for Facebook Marketplace.
Right.
You know, and I think a lot of people do that. Like I don't get on very much outside of that. And so it's like if they're trying to target people like me, and a lot of people are like me, I'm saying if they are like me, it's like maybe Instagram's going to be better, which is going to change your whole like how you test, right? And she might be saying Facebook, but she really means Meta. She could be like, oh, she's testing on Facebook, but Facebook owns Instagram. So maybe she means Meta, like Meta as in both. So that could be the thing. But I think you could use it across both and see how it tests. And the way she's saying dark post is you're not posting it on your feed. You're just running as an ad. And then eventually when you get the one you want, then you post it on your feed. I'm not sure if it matters that much though. Like for
what do you
her.
mean?
Like as in like, she's so worried about not posting it on her feed. It's like, well, why? Like you could just post it again. Like even the Instagram business guy, he's like, oh, I got to let it breathe. And he's like, he's like, no, post more often is the better. And if something's successful, post it again. He even said that. So it's like, okay, so maybe after like a week, you post the same one that you posted last week or the week before. It's like, that's probably beneficial. If he's saying that it doesn't dock you, then why does it matter to be that specific?
Yeah.
About
that,
you know what I mean?
That being said, I'd always make sure that your intentions are not to be spammy. If your intentions are to test, I don't see you getting flagged as easily as if you're just trying to be spammy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because like you're gonna post at different times, different days, like, and you're gonna get different people.
Yeah,
Right? And there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're like just trying to like repost the same thing over and over and over again, like
that's not gonna work.
No.
For sure.
They're not gonna like that.
Thanks for listening. Every week, we go over news, tips, tricks, and best practices to help you grow your small business. So follow and subscribe below.
For more information, check out our website at launchingpros.com, where you get access to a bunch of free resources and courses designed to launch and grow your business online. Check out the links below.